Am I the a-hole for refusing to spend money on my brother-in-law's wedding? My F29 partner, M28, has a brother, M35, and a sister, F32. His sister has 2 children. Last year, her youngest child, M2, was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. It has been a huge adjustment, and my SIL and family have had a hard time keeping his condition under control. They were looking at purchasing a pump to help manage his diabetes. A pump would drastically help keep his levels under control and would improve the day-to-day life of my nephew and his parents. The problem is that the pump is expensive. Most cost between $5,000, $10,000, and my SIL and her partner do not have access to this amount of money. They had been saving money towards it, but are still a while off. My partner and I have 2 young children and can't imagine being in their position. For this reason, we offered to pay for the pump. We are not wealthy, we are living off of my partner's income as an electrician while I stay home with our 2 children. But we budget well and always make sure we have money set aside. My SIL and her partner declined our offer to pay for the pump as they managed to get a pump paid for by their health insurance. Great. Win-win, case closed, or so I thought. About a month after we had offered them the money, my partner's brother got engaged. His fiancée has disabilities that prevent her from working. She also has extremely expensive taste. Shortly after the engagement, we all met up for dinner to congratulate them. At one point, they stood up to do a speech to thank everyone for their support, etc., etc. All completely normal until they turned to my partner and I and thanked us for helping to pay for their dream wedding. I was confused, but didn't say anything in the moment. After the speech, we pulled them aside and asked what they were referring to. They explained that they heard that we had offered to pay for the pump, which we are now not doing, so therefore we have a spare $10,000. They reasoned that we were planning on spending it on family, and this is the same thing. We were stunned. My partner explained to them that we didn't feel it was the same at all. A diabetes pump helps to keep our nephew alive. A wedding is hardly the same thing. My brother-in-law got mad and accused us of favoring their sister. He said that we were willing to part ways with the money before, so he didn't understand why we wouldn't now. I told him we were only going to spend the money on the pump, otherwise it would stay in our emergency fund. He called us selfish and we left early. After we left, we received texts from other family members taking his side and guilting us into paying towards the wedding since his partner won't be able to. I didn't think we did anything wrong, but now these messages have me questioning, am I the a-hole?